You do what?
I tell you what, shawty, run these.
What's up, y'all? What it do, baby? Welcome to a new vlog. We are about to get ready to go cake tasting. I'm low-key excited, y'all. I'm taking y'all with me. What's up, y'all? What it do, baby? What it be like? Today's a new day. I am in the kitchen. I'm about to have me some quick little healthy breakfast, y'all. Cause I indulged this weekend a little bit, so we back on it. And this morning I'm having 2 eggs that I cut up with some salt, and then my old faithful smoothie. I have to work this morning, so I'm about to get ready for that, and I'll come back on camera and if I do some good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna see. I just want to come on here and say what's up to y'all on this great grand rising or great morning. It is 6:47 and I have to be out of here at 7:30. So I'm about to eat this real fast and get dressed. I'll be back.
And you move the decimal point over. Ain't nobody dumb, shawty.
So what you call it, then?
Man, y'all just hang. I'm finna be rich and I'm finna be white.
Well, do the math. Now, run the numbers again, Black Tony. Now you do what?
I tell you what, shawty, run these.
Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Anyways, y'all, hey, I'm in the car on my way to work. Y'all, I'll be listening to that show in the morning whenever I don't have to be at work, you know, super early, because it come on at 6 in the morning. But that segment don't come on until, you know, like right now, it's like 7:45. But that was Black Tony, y'all. If you listen to Ricky Smiley Morning Show, you will know what I'm talking about. But on there, he always comes up with the most ridiculous excuses as to why he cannot make it to work. And on there, he's basically today saying he can't make it to work because he got a new job. And when Ricky Smiley asked, well, what is the new job? He on there like, I'm gonna be a mascot, shawty. For the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh my God. Like, I always listen to that when I don't gotta be to work early, but he be having some off the wall excuses, and it be making me think like it's really somebody out here in the world who is a Black Tony. Like, want a job, need the money, but you like, I gotta think of why I can't make it today. What? I know it's just for, you know, for laughs or whatever, but that just be having me cracking up. But y'all, I'm on my way to work. To the little old lady that I'll be telling y'all about it. I wish I could show y'all, but I can't. I'm on my way to her, and we gonna have a little bit of a busy day. Y'all gonna get to see. I don't talk about it much on here, but y'all gonna get to see the $1 Million Wings happening today because we are cooking. Me and my fiance. It's really his business, but we both do it. So y'all gonna get a little insight on the $1 Million Wings business. And yeah, after I get off work, I got a little bit of errands to do, and that's really it. So I'm about to get off of here, y'all, so I can focus on driving, which it ain't too bad this morning, but it's starting to get a little crowded, so you know what that means. Rush hour is happening. Luckily, I'm going the opposite way where it's still moving, because on the other side it looked crazy, and it was just a car accident that I went past. So yeah, but I'ma holler at y'all later. Holla holla. Oh, there go the sun again, y'all. Look, sun is shining on you, girl. I told y'all how I felt about when the sun shine on me. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Oh my God, y'all. So let me just tell y'all, in this little bit of time that I just turned the camera off, y'all, I done been turned around from where I'm supposed to be going. I never even seen this way. Like, and I need gas. It's bad. Anyways, I'm on the freeway. I'm jamming to Ricky Smiley, whatever, like I just told y'all. And then all of a sudden, I see all the traffic is at a stop. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'll, like pull to the side so I can see up in the front, y'all. It's a big accident. I'm like, oh my God. And it's the way I need to go. Like, so I'm sitting there for a second. I'm like, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Maybe they, gonna clear it up at least so we can get by this. Y'all, no, I was sitting there for like 15 minutes. And then I'm on my GPS like, okay, I need to find another way to get here, because I need to get here. I don't want to be later than 10 minutes. So I put the GPS on, y'all. The GPS tell me to proceed with the route. Well, I'm like, I can't, I'm stuck. So, I really was trying to see where can I get off at, and then which way to go, because I don't know no other way to this woman's house. So, put the GPS on. I get off the freeway. Y'all know it's 40 minutes away from where I was at to go another way. And then, I had to go to the freaking turnpike. Oh my God. You know how far that is from this lady's house? Like, it literally takes me 25 minutes to get to her house from my home. It don't take long. Now 40? So I didn't have to call. I don't never have to call and say, oh my God, I'm gonna be almost 40 minutes late. Like, so I didn't have to call and tell her, like, her daughter leaves at a certain time. She don't mind leaving her for a couple minutes, but not a whole 40 minutes by herself. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm coming. I was behind an accident, and I really couldn't move. So, what I'm saying? I just took pictures, y'all. I took a picture. Like, I'm not lying, So I don't do that. But, and then I end up on the freaking turnpike. That's just the cherry on top for me. Sheesh. I'm on the road. Y'all, I don't have a sense of direction when it comes to I'll get on this freeway to go here, and then this will connect. I don't have that kind of direction. I just know which way to go, okay? And that's bad, but when I need to know the exact route, I just use GPS. But so I'm really like thrown all the way up. I ain't never seen this freeway right here in my life. Oh, this is crazy. But I'll be back, y'all. I'm done ranting. Y'all, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. How did I end up oh my God. On the freaking turnpike, y'all. This is crazy. Alright, I'm about to go. I'm pissed now, for real. Y'all, what is going on this morning? Like, this is the second accident that I didn't see. I don't even know how they got in a ditch like that, but it's crazy, y'all. So it's like way later in the day, 4 o'clock. I'm off work, obviously. I'm about to show y'all how $1 Million Wing Day go. Like I told her, this is me and my fiance, originally his business. But I'm about to show y'all, get a little glimpse of what $1 Million Wing Day is like. Super freaking hectic, but I'm taking y'all along for the ride. So buckle your seatbelts and let's go. Y'all, we've had our first mishap, okay? I'm gonna show y'all. Normally, we use this to fry, right? We only put fries in there. But for some reason, it's not working right now. So I'm doing fries like this. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to just say it's okay. It's okay. But sheesh, I wish the fry machine would work. Look at the sun. The sun is shining. God is sending his confirmation that this is going to be a great evening. It's frying. Oh, we got a new fryer too, y'all. There we go. It's starting. It's starting. Oh, look at it. All right. Go, y'all. The $1 million wings before the $1 million sauce touch them. Okay, y'all don't eat meat. You already know that. I told y'all that before. But I'm gonna stick beside them. I'm gonna stick beside them. Period. Okay. But y'all, this is the $1 million wings so far. I'll show y'all the finished product in 1 second. So this is how $1 million wing day goes. Super hectic, but when it's done, it's done. Y'all, I be like exhausted when it's over, but he had a goal today, like he wanted to sell a certain amount of dinners, and we hit it. So we're done. We only been in the kitchen for what, 3 hours, and I'm sweaty, y'all, and I'm still gonna prepare dinner. I'm making greens, macaroni. Quick macaroni, not the oven baked one, okay? Even though I would prefer to have that one more. Well, I would prefer for him to have that one more because I'm not gonna eat none. But greens, macaroni. I'm gonna make a roast, but it's almost 6 o'clock in a few minutes. So, you know, roast is not gonna be done by the time everything else is done. So, we don't normally eat at 8 o'clock at night, but tonight it's gonna be that way. So, in place of the roast, we're gonna have salmon. I'm gonna make some salmon, with barbecue sauce on it because that's what I want. Yeah, y'all, I'm just so grateful that God has blessed him with the ability to be able to bless others, you know, taste buds wise. Yeah, just I'm thankful that God gave him that gift, because everybody in you know, where we live at in our area, they love it. Like, you know, I told y'all I live in Ohio, so everybody in the area that knows about $1 Million Wings, like, they love it. And the people, even like out of state, like, people have hit him up and asked him about it, like, you know, oh, I wish you could come to New Jersey or New York and blah blah blah. So it's really a great opportunity. I have literally watched his business grow from just him in the kitchen, barely making it, not finishing cooking until 1 o'clock in the morning, until right now where I'm basically his right hand man on it. So I'm very thankful and very grateful, but I'm so glad that we're done for today and I get to focus on my meal and I get to do the fun part, which is cleaning up all this shit. But yeah, I just wanted to take y'all along for $1 Million Wing Day. I call it that because it's literally like a day most of the time where we actually cooking food. But I'm about to start my dinner, y'all. I will see y'all in the midst of me cooking it, showing y'all what's going on in my part of the kitchen. And yeah, see y'all in a minute. Hey y'all, so I just decided that I wanted to show y'all how to pick greens. There's people who don't know how to do this, but my grandmother and my mother taught me this, and my nanas, they taught me how to do collard greens. So this is how the collard green looks before it get all in a pot and you be eating it with hot sauce and tomatoes and stuff. So what you do is you take this, you have to take the leaf off of this stem because you cannot cook this stem. If you try to, it's not gonna be tender. You're gonna have soggy greens and with a hard stem. So you have to take this off, okay? You gotta take it off the stem. They call this picking greens, y'all don't know. So you take off the stem, pull it off, you get rid of this right here is the stem you don't want to eat, trash that. Then this is what you'll be left with. Bam, you put that in a pile to the side, you go on to the next one. And you have to watch, like, this was not that bad, but you have to look at the leaves because sometimes they be dirty, or like not even just dirty, but you could tell it's not a good green to keep. So most of the time I buy way more than what I need. I try to pick out a good, you know, bunch of greens, but sometimes you don't really know what every green look like until you pull till you pull this little thing right here off. So okay, y'all, now I'm on the cutting board with my knife. Cutting board. I'm gonna show y'all just how I cut these up. So I'm not like particular. I don't be like, oh, they got roll up in this little fashion. This is what I do. This how I do it. Just watch, cause I don't know how to explain that thing. Okay, roll them up like that. Then I take my knife, handy dandy knife, chop, baby, chop it down, baby. All right, boom. And then I turn it sideways and go down the middle so you don't have real big old bites of greens. Boom. That's what I do. Then I take it and I put it in the water, which I'm gonna show y'all in a second. But let me cut up all the rest of my greens and then I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back at the sink. I got all the greens all cut up, as you can see. This looks like a lot. I only bought 4 bunches, y'all, but I really like greens a lot. But I'm telling you, this is not a lot. It just look like it. This is gonna cook down and look like nothing. So what you do is you stop your sink up, or if you want to use a pail or something to put water in, you can do that. So I just, you know, fill it up a little bit. You know, move it around some as it's filling up. Because the object of this is to clean the greens, okay? These come out the ground, so you know they dirty. They're real dirty, okay? You're gonna see, I'm gonna show y'all my water after I'm done cleaning them. So basically, this is what I do. Let the water build up in there, okay? And I agitate them. Agitating them is important because it's like the washing machine. If you just let it fill up and let it sit like this, your greens gonna still be dirty. You gotta move that thing around, baby, okay? So here we go. Sorry y'all if I sound really loud because of the water. I want y'all to hear me. So I'm letting it fill up. As you can see, the water is already turning. It's green. You know, of course, because it's green. But when I'm done, you're going to see little floaters. You're going to see what I'm talking about. So I let it fill up like this. And then I take a little bit of dishwashing liquid. You don't put dishwashing liquid on nothing else, okay? You don't cook and wash your food with dishwashing liquid. But because these come out the ground, that's what I do. It could be any kind. It don't gotta be Palmolive. It could be Dawn or whatever you use. And you literally take. Watch how little a drop of a drop I put on my thing. Wait a minute. Oh shit, it didn't fill. But y'all see the drop. It's real small right here. Boom. And I rub my hands together like that. You see it's soapy. Turn the water off. Watch me work, y'all. You don't need a lot of soap. Just enough to coat your hands like that. And you take it and you agitate it like this. Just like you do. Like the washing machine do. You gotta get in there. You don't want to be eating no dirt. That's nasty. You don't want to do that. Okay, y'all. I keep agitating. As you can see, the water is not soapy, okay? The water don't get soapy. If you get water, the soapy water, you're going to have to rinse your greens way too many times, okay? You don't want to do that. So, plus you don't want to eat soap. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to eat a bunch of soap. Like that little amount of soap that I put, when I say it's going to be, it's enough, okay? So I keep doing this, and y'all, some people put vinegar in their water with this. I mean, you can do that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to rinse this off in just a second. So, and I do a double rinse method. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about in just a second. So I'll keep agitating it. And I'll be right. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all that I let the water out right here. I don't pour the whole stopper out. I just let it up so it can let the water out. I'll be right back when all the water come back out in just a second, y'all. Y'all, you see the water all gone. You're going to put the stopper back down in there. Make sure it's there. You're going to turn the water back on because this is the part where I'm saying double rinsing. You're going to let this fill up like we just did before. Then you're going to get one of these, all right? You need this. You need it. Because even though this water is clean, it's rinsing it off, it still has soap in it prior to this rinse, okay? So I call this a double rinse method. I don't really know what it's called, but this is what I call it. So let the water fill up. We don't let it fill all the way up because remember we double rinsing it. So I'm letting the water build up. I turn mine down a little bit because I like for it to slowly fill up, okay? So then what I do, you see I'm agitating it. Then what I do is I take my greens, a nice handful, not too much, a nice handful, okay? Boom. I put it inside of the, I don't know what this thing called, y'all. But put it inside of the strainer. Put it inside the strainer, and then you can turn water back up if you need to. And then you rinse. You rinse this off some more. So it's been rinsed 2 times. You're making sure the soap is off of there, okay? And then you find you something to sit this to the side in once you're done rinsing it. Okay, and that's it. I'll keep repeating this until my whole sink is empty. Okay, y'all, this is the clean greens. You see, nice and vibrant, and they look clean. They don't look soapy. That's why you gotta just listen to me. Go along with it. Just go along with me, okay? This the water. Now, you ain't gonna get every little piece of green out. You see some of them greens is still in there. But if you look close, it's dirt. It's particles inside of there. This is the reason why you gotta clean this, okay? So, just want to show y'all that. Look at that. Look at them. That's dirt. That ain't no greens. That's dirt. All right. Clean your greens. Clean your vegetables and your fruits, okay? All right. Pot out. I got the big baby out, okay? Because I don't be having time to be playing around with no greens being up in the, taking all that. So I put it in this pot. Let me show y'all the water that I put in here. We got our peppers, all different colors. The only ones I'm missing is yellow, but I couldn't find it, so whatever. Then I got the minced garlic. I have extra, but this is, I'm gonna make sure I use this first. Then I just put water inside of a container. So I kind of eyeball the water, but I'll show y'all in a minute. Then I got my onions all cut up here, and then all my seasonings underneath there. So I'm about to show y'all how this goes. So like I was saying, I use a teaspoon. Start off with a teaspoon with everything, all the seasonings. I'm gonna put not even a teaspoon of this lemon pepper, just a little bit. I don't want my stuff to taste too peppery, so. Then y'all know my favorite seasoning is the grillers. We're gonna get a teaspoon of that. This is garlic powder. Teaspoon of that. We got onion powder. Whoops, some spilled, it's okay. Teaspoon of that. Got some Old Bay. Y'all, I put Old Bay in everything almost. Teaspoon of the Old Bay. And I got some salt too, y'all. But I need to go downstairs and pour some more in here. But a teaspoon of salt too. But I'm about to just pour the rest in there because it ain't that much. Okay. Then we stir that up. And we let it boil for like 5 minutes. Probably not even that. Okay. Gotta get the water nice and hot because when the greens go in here, you want them to wilt down. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot my garlic, y'all. Y'all was about to let me forget the garlic. Not the garlic. A whole teaspoon of that, y'all. I don't want to pull this out of there and then it be everywhere. Teaspoon of garlic. Normally I go back and I season my stuff after I've let it boil with the greens and everything is starting to come together. I taste it. It's not done when you taste it, but I taste it because I'm tasting for flavor. And if I feel like, I think that's a piece of garlic, y'all. But I taste it, and if I feel like it needs more seasoning, then I'll do it then, okay? But like I said, always start off with just a little bit of seasoning at first because sometimes you get it perfectly. It be right. You ain't got to put nothing else in there, but sometimes you don't. I'm missing one thing, and that's hot sauce. Okay? Oh, there we go. Some people use vinegar right here. I don't use vinegar because to me, the vinegar tastes me too strong. And I kind of just eyeball, okay? I can't really tell how much hot sauce to use. So, yeah. That's what I do. I let this boil for a second and then I add my greens. So I'll be back in just a minute. I wanted to add that if you are not comfortable with the steps that I took, like you're not comfortable with cooking greens from scratch, there is another way, okay? And that other way is to use canned greens. But there's only one. No other kind, okay? No other. Don't listen to me. When I say no other kind, only one kind. And that kind is Glory Greens out of the can. Okay? I say only Glory Greens because they taste real close to like what you would get at your family member house or what you would get if you made it. You know, you can kind of jazz it up. Like I still put my peppers and my onions and my garlic and this and that in there. And that's how I do it. If I just feel real lazy and I don't want to make, you know, greens like I just did, but that's almost never. But yeah, that's the only other option. Don't get no other greens. So they say seasoned greens, glory, only glory. Listen to me, I got your back. I ain't gonna lie to you. Only glory greens in the can. The big can, cool. The little can, cool. Any other can, nah, dog. You don't want that. But I'm about to season my greens, and I'm about to cut up my stuff. Y'all gonna see me do that real fast. I gotta get on the ball now because I'm hungry. I haven't ate since probably like 11 o'clock. So I'm hungry. And you know, when you're trying to lose weight and you get hungry, you get real desperate and you start eating whatever you see. And I'm to that point, and we don't need to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what the inside of my pot looks like. Okay, my water started off like this, and now it look like this. Okay, this is also the point. If you are a meat eater, hold on, let me just talk to y'all the other way. All my meat eaters, this is what you need to do. Your greens is still cleaned the same way. The only you're gonna have an extra step before you add your seasonings and your peppers and your onions, and that's gonna be to boil the meat. You can add your meat with everything else. I personally, when I used to eat meat, I didn't like that. I liked my meat to be a little bit tender, more tender than, you know, normal, I guess. So I used to put the smoked turkey tail. I used to use smoked turkey tail. I used to put it inside of the pot, and I would cover the smoked turkey tails with water. Like, the water needs to be over the top of the turkey tails because you're trying to tenderize them. And I won't put nothing else in the water, just the water and the turkey tails. And then after that, I would let it go for like an hour, and then I would take it out of the water, kind of like, well, I'm talking to people who might not know how to do this, but just stick the fork inside of the meat. If it's too tough, like if you pulling it out as if you didn't cook it, and you need to put it back in the water. You need to let it cook some more. But you don't want it to be too tender because it's going to have to cook with everything else as well. If that makes sense, I hope it do. So you will cook the turkey tail or whatever, the smoked ham, whatever. Use a smoked meat because it tastes better. After you let it boil, remove some of the water because you're not making green soup. So you will take the turkey tails out of the water, remove some of the water, and then you would do everything that you just saw me do. And then you would add your greens, and then you would put the meat back inside, you know, and then let everything cook together, like, you know, so everything can have flavor. I hope that makes sense to y'all, but I know that when I used to be trying to cook, y'all, I didn't have no guidance unless I would have to literally pick the phone up and call my nana or call my mother, like, how you make such and such, how you make this, how you do that, you know, if I can remember, like, you know, the steps that they took when I was younger and then in the kitchen with them cooking. So that's my advice. If you use meat, that's what I used to do. I still cook meat, y'all know. So if my fiance said he wanted meat in his greens, of course I'll put his to the side or mine to the side, and that's what I would do. So yeah, I'll be back. I just needed to say that because everybody don't just eat like I do, but you know, whatever, that's y'all business. I will be back when I add my greens. Right now I'm kind of still stirring the pot with the vegetables in there, but they're just about ready for me to put the greens. So I'm about to show y'all that in a second. Y'all, here go my greens. Stay back, say hi, the star of the show. So what I do is, my stuff has been boiling already for a minute. What I do is I kind of just like drop them in like this. Get a big 2 handfuls and drop them in. And then I keep doing that. This is the reason why I use such a big pot. Because if you use a small pot, you're going to have to let it boil and then keep adding until you put all your greens in. Who got time for that? I don't. So, use a big pot like me. That's my advice. And you'll be better off. Y'all, it's okay if your greens still got water. Remember, this water is clean. It's fine. Just keep putting it in the pot. And I'm almost done, y'all. This mixing bowl is old as hell. So, I get all my greens out. For the most part, greens kind of hard to get every little piece. And then, see, it's empty. Can y'all see that? Wait a minute, that's your green right there. Okay, we all empty. Water is still in there. I don't want to show y'all some mess around and pour this on my stuff. Okay, then that's it. We close the top and we let it cook. We're gonna let this cook for like, let me see, probably like 40 minutes before I come back in here and check it. In 40 minutes, I'm gonna stir it and then cover it back up. After about an hour and 20 minutes, I'm gonna come back, taste it. Even though I said an hour, I just feel like 45 minutes, and then an hour and 20 minutes after that. Not even after that. 45 minutes, I'm gonna come back and stir it, okay? After I close the top, after my 45 minutes, I'm gonna let it go for another 30 minutes, and I'm gonna come in here and mix it up and taste it. Like, taste the broth, make sure it tastes good, or taste the liquid in the pots, make sure it tastes good. And then, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And if it don't taste good, you'll see me add some more stuff in there. But normally, I have to put a little bit more stuff. I just don't be wanting to over season, because, and nothing worse than some food that just is hitting a little too much, okay? So yeah, that's all I got for y'all right now. I gotta let this cook. I can't prepare my macaroni or nothing, because who wants macaroni that been sitting out for 2 hours because I was waiting on greens? Nobody want that. I'm about to probably season my salmon, but I really wanted to show y'all about the greens. This whole little part was specifically for the greens, because a lot of people don't know how to make greens from scratch. I know I didn't, but now I do, and I want to share my knowledge with everybody, or whoever wants to watch, whoever cares to learn, you know, and gain knowledge from what I'm teaching or want to show y'all. There's many ways to create and make things. You don't have to do it this way. This is just kind of like a guide to show y'all if you are shooting in the dark like I once was. So yeah, I think that's it for right now. I'll be back later on. See what I said, y'all? We was all the way at the top, and now we all the way down at the bottom. This is the point where you taste and flavor more, okay? All right. We adding cabbage. Okay, y'all, this is the baked salmon with barbecue sauce, and that's a piece of lemon. And then we got corn muffin and greens. I added cabbage too. And then my fiance has macaroni that I made on the stove top, because ain't nobody baking no macaroni tonight. And then the same salmon, and then the corn muffin, and then the greens. Look good, don't it? Oh, I got a little hungry right there. So y'all, I have no idea why I always forget to close out my vlogs, but I always do, as I forgot on this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my content. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all on the next one.